All right, as a note before we start, Ruth Ziegler today had a hitting percentage of 750. Of players that play between 15 and 19 cents in the country, she has the 18th highest hitting percentage in the country.
Not bad at
that
all.
That being said, you guys ready back there? All right, Coach, 3-game sweep, second straight. We'll get your thoughts on the match. We'll take questions for the group.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that, it's been like a weird week for us. Like it was last weekend, we traveled, got home late, played on Tuesday, had an off day, practiced on Thursday, and then played tonight on Halloween. It's just kind of been a weird week. But I thought the team it was another full team win. Everyone contributed. We're not making a lot of errors, which is a big change for us, a big adjustment. And we had a plan against Murray State. We followed the scout. We paid attention to what was working, made adjustments of things that weren't working. And I just thought it was great to see, a huge performance from Ruth. I mean, Logan had a great match. Ariana dug 19 balls. We had 7 aces. It was just a spectacular game. I'm very proud of the team.
So, 13 on 16. That's going to get it done most of the time. I felt like, I'm sure you guys saw this too, they pulled their libero late and put in their freshmen. What were you guys noticing that allowed you guys to just kind of attack that spot like all night long and just have a lot of success?
I mean, it was working, so I kind of was thinking if it's not if they're not making any adjustments, why not keep going there? And I think it proved time and time again that the line was open. And we always say in our gym that line is always an option, and using the block too. Even if it's not straight down the line, it off the hands is a great way to tool the block too.
You brought up the block. You both had a good night up front. What were you guys able to do that just kept the ball on their side, held them to not even just under 100, you held them to under 60?
Since they're a little bit of a smaller outsides, we were just disciplined and pressing low, not letting them go high off our hands. So I think that helped, just be disciplined.
Yeah, and I think we did a really good job of getting them uncomfortable and out of system so that our blockers could just go pin to pin. We just kind of took their middles out of the equation. And I mean, even for Ella Vogel to hit .087 she is unbelievable. So that was our main goal, is to slow her down, and it worked in our favor.
Can you talk a little bit about the night that Ella had and just kind of what she was able to bring to the whole thing?
Yeah. I think it's hard being a freshman and being a freshman starter and then being a freshman starting setter on top of all that. So I know this year in general has been a huge adjustment for her. We've went back and forth, 6-2, 5-1, 6-2, and I think Ella's just really confident right now. She was awesome at the service line. She got a lot of digs. It was just an awesome performance, and I think when she has confident attackers and they trust her and she trusts them, it just makes for an easier match.
You talked about the service line. It's probably one of your better serving performances of the year. What did you guys work on the last few weeks to just shore that up and really have a great night?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of cliche, we need to win the serve and pass game, but I just think that there is a confidence on the service line that we know if we can get teams out of system, we can rely on the bigs, and our lives just get significantly easier when we can kind of take out attackers and only focus on 1 or 2 people. So our service pressure has been phenomenal, and I think that was something that was lacking in that 5-match, whatever losing streak it was.
All right, Logan, you guys really held down Vogel, who had a big match against us down at Murray State. What did you guys really key in on with her to make that difference between that match to here?
We just talked a ton in Scout about how she was kind of our priority. So just kind of giving her the respect that she deserves. Middles were not scoring as much on that team for them, and so giving ourselves the opportunity to take a cheat step toward her and kind of let our middles kind of slowly move that way to flow that way. I feel like that really, really helped. And we just kind of, not that we anticipated it, but we've been talking about it all week. That was just the plan. So, yeah.
And this is your guys' second straight game over 300 hitting percentage as a team. Over the 4 before Bradley, you weren't able to break 200 once.
Huh.
What has changed in
What? I don't think so. Yeah, I just think that it's just a choice. I shouldn't say a choice, but we just really have cleaned up our errors. I mean, in the second set, we went 13 for 39 and did not make a single hitting error. I mean, if you look at all those matches, it was just way too many errors. And I think just kind of what Logan was talking about, just paying attention to the scout of what shots are open, what shots are not available, what errors we can afford, what errors we can't afford. And it's just, we're putting up really good out-of-system balls to each other and just taking good, more intentional swings than we ever have been.
And Ruth, you had a monster night, and the part that really stuck out to me is midway through the third, Murray State's kind of hanging around, you guys are trading points, and then you hit 3 in a row, and they just kind of got the life sucked out of it. What does that feel like? You're seeing it happen in real time as they kind of drain away. What does that do for the team, and what does that do for you and your confidence?
I feel like for the team, it brings up the confidence. I mean, we always play more free when we're up, but like just like bringing positive energy and like back-to-back kills, can't do it without like the team. Like we like evenly distribute it, so it opens up so much, and yeah, it just feels so good to like contribute and help the team out.
Anybody else? All right, thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
you.
Thank you guys.